Hey guys, I guess I had some technical difficulties with the video I just tried to make, so I'm gonna really get it off my chest what I mentioned. But real short and brief, I got back in, touchdown about 10:15. Was able to get to church this morning. Thank goodness I haven't been to church this morning in about over a year. Did a morning service. I've been going to the evening services, and got home. I was just spent pretty much too. It was just good to be out there again, being around like-minded people. Just went ahead and did it. You know, both businesses and been blessed to really be going to both conventions really back-to-back weeks. But I need to know exactly what I have my hands on. And I mentioned this before, and I keep on saying that both businesses are solid. Uh, as far as the profession, industry, or whatnot, I'm obviously young as far as what they say timing and positioning, but it's just now they're not going to the numbers. As I mentioned before, but Jim Rome, it's trying to get a 3 out of 10, at least 3 out of 10. Because, as he said before, in baseball, you get $4 million, you hit 3 out of 10. So you're not even close to being perfect. But still, you're getting people. The numbers game. Got to go ahead and attack that. Um, Also good, too, because about a few minutes ago, well, probably was about half an hour ago, the Hall of Fame game was over with. That's right, football's back. It was, some of those guys had jitterbugs and whatnot. It happens. Happens. Rusty, silly penalties. It happens. I mean, you talk about think about 80 guys on a roster as of right now, maybe a little bit more. And then obviously, I think after the second preseason game, that's when they start slimming it down a little bit. Obviously, eventually trying to get to the 53 on the roster. But those guys is going to be busting the behinds trying to get a job. So it's pretty good too. And make no mistake about it, that's the reason why I got in business for myself, because I wanted to play football. I didn't have to worry about working for somebody. Because I always figured out, even at a young age, I always knew it was like, okay, even when football is all said and done, if I liked the job that I was particularly at, could I get back there? And then make things better is when the economy hit down about 5, 6 years ago. So, I'm glad I did that too, to jump in to both businesses as well, and I just got to go on a straight attack mode. Um, it's also pretty cool. Um, didn't see the Hall of Fame game yesterday because I was at the convention, but seeing guys that I remember growing up watching: Chris Carter, Warren Sapp, Jonathan Ogden, Bill Parcells coaching, Larry Allen. I know there's about two or three other guys too as well. Just wow. I mean, I remember watching those guys play, and I got some old video games. A lot of those guys are still on. I just named. That was just awesome. That was awesome. So, I always loved my sport. Again, that's the reason why I got into business for myself, was because of the sport I love to play. And I know just for the semi-pro world here in the Jacksonville area, there's always been financial problems for teams because guys don't pay their player fees. They don't really, not so much they don't understand the business, they don't really respect the business part of it. You got to pay for referees, the traveling part, the uniforms. It's a good bit of a list too to go on and on, but those are the main things as well. And guys just rather show up to practice, show up to play games, not pay your player fee. You can't be all in something. You can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. That's like you want to decide to be a business partner with somebody, and you're not going to pay a dime. You're just going to go and just work, 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 and let that guy take all the load of the financial obligations. Unless he or she agreed on it, that's not being a business partner. That's more like being a burden. So that's the main reason too for empowering CCM for me. I got to get going on both of them because I want to just personally, I want to drop $1,000 for my semi-pro team. So because we were about $900 short last year of being in the playoffs, we were eligible, but since our league does it pretty smooth, you'll let you play the whole regular season, but you don't pay your money by a certain time, by the end of the regular season, you don't play in the playoffs. That's what happened with us this past April. We were in the playoffs. Very heartbreaking too. I mean, always busting my behind the off season during the season too, and then got in a position after a year ago not being in the playoffs, and then all of a sudden this is for it to be taken away like that. Yeah, the Texas really heartbreaking. The only thing I thought in my mind is just like, you got to get going. The businesses that you got to attack this because I don't want that to happen again. So it's go time for me. I planned some stuff out too, wrote them down. That's the key thing, and I just got to go after it this week. Uh, Not gonna do something gargantuan as far as showing 1,000 people tomorrow what my business is. No. The steps is taking small steps, and then just going on to the next person. Too, I'm blessed because I got a not so much sphere of influence, but a large amount of people too that they're open-minded too. So I just got to go and approach those people. It's time for me to open my mouth and start approaching people with what I got. So with that being said, talk to you guys later.